When people ask me about gut health, I like to tell them that you don't fix your gut health by adding bacteria. It is far better to give it the raw materials that it needs, that is the fiber that it needs in order for your microbiome, in order for that healthy bacteria to flourish.
When we create new products at Momentous, we really like to think about what are the areas of life that drive the biggest impact for health and wellness. Whether that's sleep optimization, cognitive support, fundamental macronutrients like protein. One area that really kept coming up was gut health. And specifically within gut health, the fiber products that can support healthy guts.
If you look at the statistics, approximately 90 to 95% of people are not getting enough fiber. And it's not just that not enough people are getting enough of it, they're not even close.
Fiber's been around for a very long time. It's been a doctor-recommended ingredient and supplement for people to be taking since the 30s, and it really hasn't changed that much. So we felt that there was a huge opportunity for Momentous to come in and have a really innovative formula of multiple different types of fiber that can serve long-term benefits as well as short-term.
I like to call fiber as it's the fertilizer, right? View your gut health as a garden, and you need to give it what it needs to grow. The three main categories of fiber: your soluble fiber, your insoluble fiber, and your resistant starch. So soluble fiber is really important in terms of how it helps your digestive system work, how it attaches to cholesterol, how it helps with the gut lining. Insoluble fiber is really important because it can help with digestion of nutrients, and it creates more bulks when you think about the actual digestive aspects. This helps things pull through your stomach. The resistant starch, these are these fermentable fibers, are so important because of their ability to produce butyrate. This is fuel for your body to do everything from reducing cholesterol, fighting against inflammation, to helping with digestive health, and then to build up that gut lining permeability so that your gut itself is stronger and has better integrity.
And it's important to combine those three together to really achieve a holistic approach to the gut microbiome. So we have ingredients that are beneficial for appetite control, blood sugar, regularity, digestion, as well as resistant starches, which is basically the fuel for the gut microbiome.
Fiber works in a very simplistic way in terms of functioning of the gut, function of the metabolism, and the function of cardiovascular health. So what you need to understand is when you take fiber, especially a soluble fiber, what it's going to do is going to break down in your body, and it's going to create these short-chain fatty acids. These short-chain fatty acids create byproducts that clear out a lot of the stuff that you don't want. That's just one component. But what it's doing is it's creating an entire foundational change from your health. So everything from a performance standpoint starts to improve. Most fiber products, while well-intentioned, focus on a singular source, whether it's a soluble fiber or an insoluble fiber, or they completely forget the resistant starch altogether, which also from a performance standpoint is so important because of the way that it helps fuel your energy systems.
When we were building this product, a couple of things went through my mind. The first and foremost was, what are the ingredients that we want to source? What are the effective and scientifically backed dose and serving sizes that we want to make sure we achieved? What is the certifications that this product's going to need to live up to and pass on a rigorous standard basis? And ultimately, what are the flavors and the ingredient and consumer experience that we want to achieve to make sure people can adopt it into their daily lives? And all of that levels up into what we call the Momentous standard. One of the core pillars of the Momentous standard is working directly with subject matter experts when we think about building and creating new products. So partnering with Arnold Schwarzenegger and the Pump Club was an absolute no-brainer when it came to fiber. They were able to provide a super unique perspective of how we wanted this product to really come to life, not only from a formulation perspective of building a comprehensive ingredient profile, but also that consumer experience and how we wanted people to really adopt it into their everyday life and routine.